Hello there. Yes, we're back. And this is my front. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Did you? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Well, I guess we do think alike. Yeah, that's true. But before we start, what's that noise? Oh, that noise. That's my air conditioner. Oh, does it get rid of dandruff? It's because the weather outside is frightful. But the fire is so delightful. But since we have somewhere to go, that doesn't fit. But since we've got somewhere to go, and it's not going to let it snow, can we get back on topic, please? Oh, that was succinct. You got back onto topic there. Now, what I wanted to ask you about was your records. Oh, that's the topic. Not into Guinness. Not that kind of record. Well, who knows what the government might have on you. Not that kind either, but good point. Thank you. It's about you going through your record collection. Ah, those records. Yes, those ones. Yeah, those. I actually enjoy doing them, but I actually can't remember why I got into them, got into doing them. Yeah, I was going to ask you what actually inspired you to do those videos. There must have been some inspiration somewhere, but I honestly can't remember it. I've got a funny feeling though. It probably came from those awful Reader's Digest videos. Yeah, they were quite boring and monotonous. Not to mention repetitious. Anything atitious. Except for delicious. Or malicious, but I won't quite go that far. I'll just say I'm not a fan of them these days. Being a bit diplomatic, aren't you? Probably. So it started up from those videos, did it? Yeah, I think what it was that I thought, well, I'll just go through the records in a kind of light-hearted smarty pants sort of way, with a bit of sarcasm thrown into the mix. He says sarcastically. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, even if someone didn't like the Boney M ones, maybe they didn't like the idea of going to the rivers of Babylon or something. Really? Well, you got a dislike for those? Yeah, you can't please everyone. You can't please everyone. You can't please every one of you. You're waiting for me to do an Alvin Stardust reference then, weren't you? That's your job. Absolutely. Here we go. Had to get one of those in. I wouldn't exactly call it a catchphrase, but hardly. But aside from all of that, you're not taking them down, are you? Oh, if I did that, I'd have to take others down as well, like those dreadful random reversal things and like the Reader's Digest ones. Yeah, how did you guess? Probably your obvious disdain. Very obvious disdain. Yeah, you got the obviously obvious part right. Obviously. Oh, that's good. So would you take any of the records ones down? Even those unpopular Boney M ones? Nah, they'll stay. So with that, I've noticed that you're doing shorter videos now. Yeah, that's because I saw the times for like the Elton John ones and the ABBA ones, and I thought that's just way too long for people to wade through. So, 'cause I think, what was it, 20, 25 minutes or something. So I thought, no, I'll just shorten them a little bit. And let's face it, it gets you more videos out of that too when you chop them up. Yeah, no, I guess that was the other idea. Yeah, the endless stream of Cliff Richard videos is a prime example of that. Forever on a summer holiday. Well, not forever. I'd get a bit sunburnt if that was the case. But yeah, there were a few. Yeah, just a few. Just a few dozen. Well, maybe not quite that many, but there actually was one I recorded that I never used. Really? Yeah, it was to do with some of the collectible stuff, like the picture discs and stuff like that. So, why didn't you use it? Yeah, I just didn't like the way it turned out. Well, you could always re-record them. Yeah, it never occurred to me, even though I have re-recorded others. The recent Colette one was a great example of that. That's about the third time I recorded that before I was happy with it. What, third time lucky perhaps? Yeah, could be. Three. So have you done that often? Not very often, though sometimes I might splice the best bits together or something like that. Probably looks like that in this video with with my shirt kind of moving around all the time. It's because of this blasted thing. Nothing better than a big splice. Well, just make sure the freezer is on the right temperature. Yes, it could get a bit messy on your computer. I mean, what would be typed on the screen, you'd have no control over. You'd have uncontrollable type. Yeah, and I don't really want any nasties on my computer, thanks. Yes, would probably get a bit messy on your computer. Your keyboard certainly would suffer for it. I'd rather avoid that. Yes, yes, we can do without those. The cure could be quite costly, and I don't think you've got that much coin. Anyway, back to the topic of this video. Gee, normally it's me telling you that. Just making sure you were paying attention. Ah, well done, tick. So what else was it that you wanted to ask me? Yeah, one thing I was interested in was how many of those videos do you plan on making? Well, there's no way I can put a precise number on it, but there's always going to be one in the pipeline. As long as the pipeline doesn't become clogged. Ooh, no thanks. With your clogged pipeline and a messy computer, you could be in all sorts of trouble. Oh, you're really not painting a very good picture, are you? No, nothing worse than clogs and messes. Gosh, that sounds almost Dutch, doesn't it? Are you asking me to go Dutch? Oh, well, it depends on the treat, doesn't it? Well, I don't think I'll be going to the pet store. Not those kind of treats. And not those kind of treats either. I thought I'd nip that in the bud. I doubt that rather graphic sequence you've inflicted upon us is going to happen. So I don't think we can worry about that. Well, that's good. So are there any more questions you want to ask me on this? No, nothing I can think of. Oh, well, I guess I can sign off now. Oh, go for it. Gee, that sounded nearly rude. Go for it. Oh. Yeah, right, I deserved that. Okay. Makes a mess of my hair. Sort of referencing Dumb Street there, are we? Well, you're certainly a great example of the dumb. Oh, well, in that case, you can sign off. Gee, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Well, after all of that, thank you very much for speaking to me today. Well, until next time, I suppose. Gee, that sounds so excited. My joy was inward. Huh? Whatever. Alright, well, I'll see you next time, I guess, but my enthusiasm is saved for you. So if you enjoyed this, ranting and raving and him being whatever. Then please do all the likes and subscribes and the bells and the whistles and all that sort of stuff while my signers are trying not to be all silly. And please take care of yourself, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Ciao. Oh, that's not good for the dizzy factor.